Hey, what's up? Welcome back to another video. Another video, another video. Welcome back to my channel. I'm a the World Goddess. Like, comment, share, and subscribe if you wish, if you like, if you want to. It's free. It doesn't cost a thing. To like, comment, share, and subscribe. But do it at your own pace. Do it at your own free will. Turn on post notifications so you know each time I drop and upload a video. I appreciate all the love and support. Thanks again for tuning in with me for another video. For today's topic, subject title, it's going to be titled, Would I Be Friends with Me? I know this title is very different and it sounds kind of funny, but I think at times we should ask ourselves, would you be friends with yourself? So would I be friends with myself? Phew. Bless me. I think if we ask ourselves, would we be friends with ourselves, we would think deeper into the type of person that we is. And we would see more of our flaws and maybe take more accountability and just recognize and acknowledge our flaws, our faults on a deeper surface level, and maybe improve on those faults and flaws in time. Maybe tweak them or change them a bit if you want to. If you not completely satisfied with those faults and flaws, you may want to just kind of make some changes to them. So when I sit back and think, see, I'm a person that is very introverted. I've always been this way. I've been this way my entire life. A loner. I've been this way all throughout my whole existence on this earth. So I'm loyal. I can be trusted. And I'm for the truth. I'm not for evilness. Not for wickedness. I'm not calculating. I'm not callous. I'm not cunning. But I would say because I'm a introvert, a loner, I'm standoffish, aloof. I can be blunt at times. I speak my mind. I don't hold my tongue. I don't hold back. I have a short fuse. My fuse is very short. I'm a no nonsense type of person. I'm not for no foolishness. I call people out on their bullshit. If I see that you're BSing and you're full of it, I'm gonna call you out on it and don't care what you think or how you feel. But sometimes my delivery, it can be too harsh. I will say this. I need to work on my delivery, on how I speak to people. Sometimes my delivery is not always the best. My approach is not always in the nicest manner. or the nicest tone. So I know I need to work on that. And but I'm just because I am so closed off and I am a recluse. I live a very reclusive lifestyle. Yeah, I'm just, like I say, I'm closed off in my own world, off to myself. And I can appear as harsh at times. Yeah, sometimes because of the way I come off of being too standoffish. I can appear sometimes as kind of cold or kind of harsh or maybe a little mean sometimes or maybe not considerate, not showing the same kind of feelings back to other people that they think they may have been showing me. Some people think that I'm just so unfriendly. They try to befriend me and they try to get more closer to me. They try to get more in my personal space. But a lot of times I don't let them. I push them out of my personal space. And at times I drive them away. At times I just don't want to bother. I told you I don't care for interaction with individuals. I don't care to interact with humans, with the human race, with human species. So people might feel like I was I was trying to be friendly with her, befriend her. I was calling her. I was trying to get more closer in with her, trying to hang out with this girl. But she pushed me back. She was not friendly back. She did not try to befriend me back. She was cold. She was distant. She came off as kind of rude. And she just totally drove me away. She didn't care to try to get a friendship. She didn't care to try to start a friendship back with me. She just she just don't want no bother. Yeah, I do that. I appear that way to some people. I do that. That is me. So I would say if I was a extroverted person that like to hang out, like to go places, super friendly, super duper friendly. And if I was a person that liked the outdoors, love to mingle and talk to individuals, love to get to know anybody, love to party and go to different places, love to mingle, love being with the in crowd, just like on the parties, like being the life of the party, like being the center of attention, like being the joke cracker, the jokester, just like hanging out, being wild, having fun, and love being with a crowd of people. Love to travel and go on vacations with a crowd of people. If I was someone like that, I would not want to be friends with me. I would not want to be friends with someone like me because I'm an introvert. I'm not going to be extroverted. I'm not going to be extroverted back like you. I'm going to try to say, I'm not going to return. I'm not going to return back. I'm trying to put this. I'll just say this. I'm not going to be extroverted like you. I'm not going to return that same extroverted energy back to you like you have and like you was trying to put off onto me. I'm not going to return that extroverted energy back to you. And I'm not going to want to hang out with a group of people, always be around in crowd, going places. I don't want to be seen at no parties. I don't party. I don't smoke or drink. I don't want to say I don't want to be with no popular crew, the popular circle. I don't want that. So if you're someone like that, then we don't have nothing in common. We don't have anything in common. That's why I say I wouldn't want to be friends with me. But if you're someone that's introverted like me, don't care for no crowd, no popularity, no notoriety, not trying to be famous, not trying to be seen, not trying to make a name for yourself. You like being indoors. You're closed off. You're fenced off like I am. Don't like partying. You're a homebody person and don't care to have friends. You like being alone. You like staying to yourself. If that kind of person, then yeah, you probably would want to be friends with me because we got so much in common, so much alikeness. So yeah, you probably would want to be friends with someone like me. But now but at times even though we both may be introverted and like being alone and don't care for friends, at times I still just don't want to talk to no one. At times I just don't at times I shut down. I'm being honest. I'm being completely honest and 100% truthful. At times I shut down. I shut everyone out. And I just don't want to talk to no one. I don't want no bother. Because I get weighed down with the woes of this world. And when I'm tired about the when I'm tired of all the woes of this world, all the troubles of this world, all the trials, all the tribulations, it's like at times I just get so fed up and sick of it. It's just at times I don't want to talk to no one. I don't want to be around anyone. I just want to be alone. I want to be left alone. So at times, when I get in those moods and vibes, I don't talk to no one. I don't answer my phone. I do not answer my phone. I just I ignore my phone calls because I don't want to talk. In those times, in those moods, I just do not want to talk. So I will ignore your phone call. I will ignore all phone calls. I do not pick up. I just want to relax, watch television, eat, sleep, look at YouTube videos, surf the internet, and listen to my music. I'm a music junkie. I can never go without my music. I always need my music. Yeah, so music is my escapism. I escape through music. I get lost in music. I can listen to music. I do. I listen to music all day. I can listen to music all day and every day. I cannot go one day without music. I'm such a music junkie. Yeah, so I just do that. And I don't read books. I read books very rare. Books are boring. Reading make you sleepy. I don't know how people can read a lot of books every day or read a book for a long time. I just don't know how people can read books for a very long time. Maybe my attention span is short. Maybe I got some ADHD, attention deficit disorder. But I find that reading make you sleepy because a lot of times when I was reading books, I would doze off to sleep. Now, if a book is very interesting, if a book is very interesting and so exciting, then I don't get sleepy. I don't doze off to sleep. I stay up and I keep reading because the book is so entertaining. It's something in that book that drew my attention. But the book is not that interesting and kind of boring. I'm going to sleep. So I don't read that much. Yeah, so like I say, I just be laying around off to myself. I be trying to find tranquility and peace within myself. Yeah, so I shut the whole world out. I shut out the outside world. I shut people out. Ignore phone calls. I know it's rude. I told you I can sometimes come off as rude. And maybe sometimes I can be an asshole. I'm taking accountability and admitting faults and flaws that I have and some things that I may need to tweak and change. I may need to improve some of these faults and flaws. Yeah, but me ignoring phone calls, not calling back, not responding back, not texting back. That is kind of rude, I will admit. So I know it can come off as rude. I told y'all sometimes I come off as rude, but that's just me. And I just don't like people because I have trust issues. I don't trust people. And being raised by my mother, what she did to me, it made me not trust people anymore. I'm like, I can't trust my own mother, then I can't trust no one. So my mother gave me more deeper trust issues. She made my trust issues 10 times worse. Yeah, I don't trust people, so I don't like people. I just do not like most people. Yeah, so me coming off, and I ask myself, because I'm introverted, I would be friends with me. I would be friends with myself. I would be friends with someone like me. because I'm introverted. So I understand if someone else is introverted and they don't like talking to people, they not they don't like to hang and be around people too much. And they not into talking on the phone. They don't like talking on the telephone. They're not friendly, introverted, like being alone, standoffish, aloof. If someone like that, then I can relate to them. If someone also got those traits like me, then I then I understand. If someone got those same traits like me, then I understand and I can relate to them because I'm the same way. I'm, of course, I'm not going to get mad. How you going to get mad and you're the same way like that person? I got the same traits, so I fully understand you. I know where you're coming from. So we're the same. So of course, I don't care. We're the same way. I do the same thing. So I don't care. That would not bother me. And so because I'm like that, that's how I can be friends with someone like me. Yeah. But but to others, like I say, I don't like talking on the telephone. I never like talking on the telephone much. I never did. I'm not a telephone person. I'm not a phone person at all. Yeah, so meet someone that's someone that's not friendly. I can be blunt. I have a sharp mouth, a sharp tongue. I can come off as cold, as harsh, as rude, as distant. My delivery sometimes is not in the best manner. Is not is not in the is not in a polite way. I'm not polite at times. Introvert into myself, like being alone, off to myself, standoffish, aloof. Yeah, because I am this type of way. That's why I say because I'm this type of way. That's why I'm not sure if a lot of individuals and most people will want to be friends with me. That's why I don't know if some people, some individuals will want to be friends with someone like me. But I will be friends with someone like me. I will be friends with someone like myself because I can relate to someone that is like me. I can relate to someone that is like-minded and share some same traits and share some same characteristics and share some of the same attributes like me. I can relate to someone that kind of has like a similar or semi personality to me. Yeah, but that's me. That's the kind of person that I can be. That's the kind of person that I am. Sometimes it may seem like I lack compassion because I'm just into my own zone. I'm in my own space, my own bubble. A lot of times, even with some of my family members, not the ones that I don't care about, but my nephews have not really. I would say my nephews have not done nothing to me. My nephews, they're young in their early 20s. They have not done nothing to me, but they're still immature. My nephews are immature, not responsible, and they just act off at times. They act off, act flighty, and strange at times. They show strange behavior signs and behavior mannerisms at times. And they don't call me or text me much. So even with them, I don't call them or text them much. I text them once in a while because they strange. I'm not going to run them down. If they're not texting and calling me, I'm not texting and calling them. But but I will reach out once in a while. I'll reach out once in a blue moon and I will text and call them. I will mainly call. Once in a blue moon, I will text them. But I rarely, 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 and barely, barely, barely call them because once again, I'm not a phone person. I do not like talking on the phone. I'm not no telephone person. I'm not telephone friendly at all. I do not like to befriend the phone at all. Yeah, so yeah. But even my nephews, I know they think that I'm cold and I'm so distant. I know my nephews think that I'm distant and off. Yeah, because I rarely text or call them. I know they think I'm distant and off. I know they think it. That's me. I come across as distant and off because at times I just don't communicate much. So it may seem like I have a lack of compassion and concern for others, which I'm not a person that's not compassionate and don't have no concern. I'm compassionate and I'm compassionate and have concern for others. It's just I'm a person that just not very communicable. I'm a person that just lack communication. Yeah, I'm a person that just has less communication. I'm antisociable. That's why I'm anti-sociable person. Yeah, I'm an anti-sociable person. I'm the Calendar Goddess. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. If you wish, if you like, if you want to. It's free. It doesn't cost a thing. To like, comment, share, and subscribe. But do it at your own pace. Do it at your own free will. Turn on post notifications so you know each time I drop and upload a video. I appreciate all the love and support. Thanks again for tuning in with me for another video, another video, another video. I will see you all again in my next video. One love, whole love. I'm out. For love.